Classic Kirk Cousins, dude. He's the best coach. Alright, I'm broadcasting. Get ready. Lose. Boom, 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 boom. Man, not a huge fan of the Madden soundtrack. Oh yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
All right, Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23.
One. I might take some time. We'll see. My opponent is experiencing network issues. Ugh, it just cut me off. Alright, here we go. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Rookie, rookie, rookie. 2-year bet. That speed though. Slot receiver. He is a bit low. Boom, boom, boom. Dude, what are you doing? Here, I just joined into the thing. I just clicked our game. I only do this to play you. I normally use my normal offense. Okay, now again, are you ready to lose? On our second game of the season. Let's see here. Daniel Jones, not nearly as good as Russell Wilson, supposedly. This game is to determine the leader of the NFC South. Yeah, and I'll have the win over you.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This will be taken very short. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Protein spill, 15 run, 59.
I don't think that's what it is.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Throwing Jones. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Well, it was second and long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Whip. Watch the whip.
You ready for this?
Throwing on third and long. Jones. That ball complete to Isabella.
Damn, Joe, what are you doing?
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So following the holding call, what can they do here on third and long? Operating from the gun. Jones. Under pressure and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. We'll check on his status when we get back. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface.
Well, if I could get,
I've been
not
around enough
3
of these
fucking
coaches and
calls
enough of these meetings along the way, sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find Isabella. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Jones operating from the gun to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yep.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. And now because of the sack, it's 3rd and goal from the 14. Now Jones. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Philip Lindsey with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
2 to 8. Oh, come on
Looking
now.
end zone, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake
so
off of
open.
the
What
extra
you
point
doing?
attempt. It's a long way to go, and they
Classic
didn't get
Josh
there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare
I
them
was
to do
going to
that?
ask
What
you,
was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed
Why
to
would
see
you
on film there
Lord.
was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now it's Wilson. Dancing to his left.
No.
He'll get 3 yards on the...
I can't right now.
Scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Until the play's over. Quit. Just go to where you can pick a play. Okay, well then go to the field, and when we get to the field, then we can do it. That's all. Yeah, won't let me pause anymore. They didn't want it to be shown. Fair enough. I understand.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. Oh, Cohen lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Here's McKinnon. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. This will be caught by Brown. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Tariq Cohen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Saints are back out in front.
Sucks to suck. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Sucks to suck. I don't want to hear it. No, I don't at all.
Now he's back out there to
hurt people,
away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
The kick looks pretty fine to me.
This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Now Jones on first down. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. I got him. Sponge. Shoot.
Back to throw. Jones.
God.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They'll start things on first with Tariq Cohen. He takes this for 3 to the 29. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On second down, it's Cohen. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Yeah, you've had that injury. I injured him on the interception. I smacked him.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Just
Here's Wilson.
It's on your defense.
Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
Because you don't
and
get
they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Throwing
is him rolling on the ground.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. But keep to leave the corner with a sack. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Here's Wilson to throw. And he's going to go down again. Jalen Smith. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. To throw is Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he's got some space here. A gain of 39 that time. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way, oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Wilson. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 3rd down, Wilson.
Wow.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Wow.
Tariq Cohen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Hi.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Here's Jones. A final shot before break. This one caught by Isabella. There he goes left side. And he's in for a touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Heck yeah, Isabella, let's go.
They get the touchdown.
No, dude, I don't see any of the terrible things that happen.
And you know what else it does? Besides boost their confidence, it doesn't change your game plan any. See, if they're down bigger going into the half, you may have to revise what you plan to do in the second.
Just outran
but
your
now
guys.
In this spot, within one score and striking distance,
Swerving.
you go ahead and keep playing. And
I think I caused them to trip over each other.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive
Come to
the
watch
kick.
our game.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Wilson now to throw on third down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
I always press L1. I think that's why I never get any fumbles.
First down, a run with Cohen. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
It's pretty much the only way
Saints
I've ever
first
gotten
down there on a gain of 11. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. On first down, they go right back to Cohen. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. 2nd down, McKinnon. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Come on, Mom, let's go.
Off the toss, Cohen.
Oh, missed entirely.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Oh,
From the 25 on
go.
2nd down. Wilson. Von Miller in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Steps away to his left.
Wow.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
Really close to over the line.
It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run. Able
Wow, what is that?
Take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Tariq Cohen with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Only person
Fairbairn
to get
good with the
touchdowns.
extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Hi.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he's got this down to the 35. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Hey, Mike 7.
From the gun, Jones. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with the ground. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. On first down, Lindsey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm down Tyler Eifert this game, just by the way.
Hey, Wahoo!
I don't even know who that
On
is.
2nd and very short, Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Antonio Gates, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Are you doing an onside recovery? Oh, I guess it's a
This is taken at the 3. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Tampa. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Wilson to throw again.
Oh,
he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jalen Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been excellent. 6 for 7. This will be 3rd and a mile. Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
Man, very interesting.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
The Saints on 4th down last year, 13 of 16, second best in the league, and they'll try it here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
And yes, everyone, that was the fullback carrying the football. I know it's a dying breed, it's a dying position for a lot of people, but I still think it's valuable and important, especially one who can carry the ball.
And you need short yardage. What makes sense? Go to a big body, let him plow forward just like he did there.
It's still a big man's game.
The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
What is happening?
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices.
Yeah, boys.
They get the turnover. They need it. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Jones now throwing to start the drive. That's Isabella open on the right side. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
All right, no one shifted. Cover 3. Let's go.
Now Jones, a big spot for the rookie from Duke. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Hayward able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's hauled in by Isabella. Touchdown, Tampa Bay!
Andy
Isabella with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
The rookie
and
sensation.
The Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. Jones from the gun, he'll throw. And this one's caught. And the 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is taken near the 13. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down now, run with McKinnon. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 12 yards there. Good for a Saints first down.
First. Knee went down in bounds first.
You've still got
Now
time,
rolled
but
him
get up
out.
to the
Now
line of
rolled him
scrimmage and
out.
get set.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. He's back to throw. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Now Cohen. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
You know, they got a lot going on.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They run it with McKinnon. And yes, he's into the end zone.
30 seconds to get a field goal.
So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Or you can just go for 2, not get it, and I'll just waste all the time. That works for me, too.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Wow.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Cyprien. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Gates, the intended receiver there. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They run. This is Cohen. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Even though we're not on the goal line, this is essentially a goal line look as they come up for 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown puts them up 7.
I pulled all my players off
when the
of
fun
Ding
begins,
Dong. Now I
partner,
have a chance to get a
if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a 1-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
7.
Yeah, a little decision to be made.
Boom.
Extra point by Fairbairn,
touchdown
up and
and
good.
2-pointer.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
It's my only chance other than you just running the clock out.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Why? If I run out and run back in. My play's not on here. No bueno.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw.
My guy
but nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's the guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases.
56 to mark, boys. 56. Check 56. It's our time.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
That's close.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones.